So here we can see I just started from a reset and pressed the space bar so that it continued counting, and I'm going to let this run while I explain the rest of the circuit. So what makes this start from a 0 is we have all of the inputs of the 74LS163 connected to ground. And then what makes this stop at 9 is because this is synchronous, we are able to detect when we have a 9 here instead of a 10. So we have a 1, 0, 0, 1, which is a binary 9, which then sends a signal to reset the circuit to 0. And then what makes this stop at a 6 is we have here a NAND gate detecting when we have a binary 6, and then that means the output will be a 0, which is then inverted to a 1, which then goes into this NOR gate and resets and then activates the clear. Then the reason we have the NOR gate is so that we can have the circuit clear when there's both a 6 and whenever we press the switch like this. And then the reset works by going, well, for the 74LS163, all you need is to give the input a 0, and that'll reset the first digit. So that's what we do by switching the switch. And then here for the JK flip-flops, we have to invert that 0 to a 1, which then goes into the NOR gate and clears the second digit. And this counts up by, well, for the 74LS163, it's always counting up. You can't make it count down. And then for the JK flip-flop, we have the clocks all going, one clock going all in, and then also the outputs, instead of going from Q0 into the J and K, we have them going from Q to J and K. And next, we know this is synchronous because, well, first, this is always synchronous, and you can see that this is it'll reset at 9 instead of, and we have a binary 9 here, not showing a 10. And then also for the JK flip-flops, the clock input isn't coming from the Q0 into the clock. We have the clock input the clock input is the same for all of them, so that makes this synchronous. And then the preset is set to high, because we don't need that. And then the clear is set with to detect a 6 and detect when this is switched off. And that is asynchronous because it'll automatically clear this no matter where the clock is at in its cycle. But for here, this clear is synchronous. Is synchronous because it'll wait until the end of the next clock signal to reset.